Welcome to my Defender camper build video part 1. You guys, I've got to hurry this up because we're losing daylight, okay? Hi, if you're new here, my name is Maria and I recently just welcomed this beautiful, okay, camera? As I was saying, I just recently welcomed this beautiful 1997 Land Rover Defender 110 Special Vehicles build truck into my life. And my friend David and I have been, well, David really has been doing this build for me to live in this truck full time, because if you don't know, I'm on a 50-state road trip and we just do this all living out of the truck. So we have been trying to take this thing from a stock build, bare bones, nothing in it, to being totally built out, ready for overlanding full time. As you can see, it is not all the way done yet, but I'm gonna take you through what we have done so far. Before I get into the build though, I wanna say this entire Defender build is inspired by Boris the Defender on Instagram and YouTube. I love Jack. That's the name of the guy that runs that channel and that Instagram page. Actually, if you guys watch my old videos from this past summer, you can see me watching his YouTube videos because he was like my entire resource for learning about Defenders. He's so knowledgeable. I found his videos so helpful. Love his content. He was definitely my favorite creator of 2022. So go check him out if you love anything Defender related. Like, the guy is great. He does a great job. And anyways, I just wanted to give credit where credit was due. All right, let's get into it, you guys. Day one of the build was a lot of David and I just figuring out what the heck we were doing.
All that flopping, all that kind of stuff.
Look at that thickness though. It's really not that different. Fine.
And that's the other question
So
too.
that would work because then...
Which way do you want people to sleep? Head this way or head this way?
We had to remove some hooks that were in Poe pre-existing. I had to clean everything and get it ready for all the wood to go in. Wow, this is probably the cleanest he'll ever be. And then it was time to shine, you know? David did his thing. When I tell you, David is a master carpenter, and I did nothing to help this man besides like vacuum sometimes. Look at me helping, I'm doing stuff. I don't know how I originally thought I was gonna do this build myself. Right now I'm sitting on what will be my bed eventually. So this is what our main project was for day one. We just wanted to build the storage boxes, the framework of it. We also had to cut out a new floor. It was just a lot of like getting the framework down, if you will. And here's day one. Defender build day one. It's Defender build day, David.
What's up, bitches? When you have this platform set and this is all even, someone can kind of be like slouching this way.
Right. Almost then.
Oh.
So are we gluing the boxes together or are we doing L brackets?
Glue and nail gun. Nail gun. That's gonna be your most secure and cleanest look.
Okay. Good job, David. You're doing great.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Dry fitting it. I would rather have more of the weight pressure on here than on this rubber.
Why?
Just because this is more solid, so you know this is secure. This has got a little bit of flex to it. It's
Dang.
so first cut. Look at that.
It's perfect.
No adjustments. It's like I've done this before.
It's like the first time I've been impressed by you, David. I said I think this is the first time I've ever been impressed by you.
Yeah.
That was impressive. Good cut.
Alright, so that's good. So now that we have that set.
Okay, so then you're gonna do all the other ones like this.
Correct. So now this is the same board that's gonna be in this entire box. So basically, right. I'm gonna just make 7 of these vertical boards. And then this is the outside of our box.
Right.
And then we build the boxes with these.
What's the saying? Measure 10,000 times, cut once.
You wanna see it? There you go.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, we are going to
put the box together?
Yeah, so what we gotta do is glue and screw, or glue and, I'm gonna use the nail gun, the box together. This is where things get a little fun. Moment of truth. Oh.
Money!
Snug as a bug in a rug. Woo!
Good job, David. It was all you.
Wow. You had one job.
I've had one thing to do to help in this whole build. I already messed it up. End of day one.
We did a lot.
We did so much. That is so much to get done in one day.
We did a lot.
High five.
Whew.
Good job, it was all you.
And when we say we did a lot.
I just said it was all you. You know what?
You sat there and looked pretty and talked shit.
Day two was building on the framework of day one. So we had to add doors to all the storage boxes. Okay, we had to add these bad boys. We had to cut out the holes for the handles. And then at the end of it, I had to polyurethane everything to protect it because obviously water, mud, stuff is going to be coming in here and I didn't want the wood to warp, get disgusting, decay in any way. So, day two, we got a lot done on day two. Here is how we left the Defender yesterday. So, we have the main bed storage boxes, so this isn't like gonna go here. We were just using this to look at what it's gonna look like because we're doing hinges here. We have these glued down. You think that's set now? You think the glue stuff is good? Set? Yeah. Fridge is gonna go there. So now, today we're building the tops of these boxes so that we can like flip up and get underneath the bed into the storage. And yeah, we'll go from there. Bada bing, bada boom, application.
We should.
Running reckless, cutting reckless. Eat.
Put back in place. Woo!
Go you, David.
Now that is solid.
Yeah, now we're not gonna run into any issues.
Cool. So that's gonna cut that board.
And then put the doors on.
Yep.
I just got back from changing into sweatpants and David did this while I was gone.
Lift and pull.
Wow, David!
And it sits perfect at an angle so it can stay back. You don't have to hold it up.
Look at you!
Flush.
You guys, I just realized David had YouTube in here. I want to see if I can play my reveal video. David said it was vain of me, but I just, I just want to do it once. How do I search? Oh. David! You do watch my videos because I came up on your suggested.
I'm kind of creepy.
Wow, you are a good friend.
Or am I a stalker?
Everyone thinks every man in my life is a stalker, so I guess that would classify you as one too.
I'm getting a new rig and that's why I'm sitting in this car. I can see how that might be confusing if you're not caught up in videos, but this is me moving out of my car of 5 years. And then
It's so weird to watch myself.
that's all I can really see.
Like, that's what I look like?
Because the new rig's a secret. So.
What? What'd you say?
Isn't that weird?
What I look like?
Yeah, just the idea of
Like seeing yourself.
Try to make a fight.
I'm always trying to fight. Fun fact, I really did not love this reveal video. I felt like I could have done a million bajillion times better, but I ran out of time. So I'm kind of disappointed in this reveal, but I plan on going out west and like doing it better. Not like re-revealing it, but just kind of doing like a cinematic sequence with the Defender to make up for it. The more you know. Trippy, that's us pulling into this garage. All right, enough. I'm trying to put on music. How's it going?
Doing good. Final touches, just making sure this is nice and square. So when I put the hinges on. You done yet?
I have 2 more. Celebrate my progress, would you?
You like your new bed?
You like your new house?
You like your house? Where are you gonna lay? Where are you gonna lay?
David, how do you feel about...
Getting you out of my life? Fucking amazing.
He's like, you know what? This was the last straw, Maria. I cannot be bothered with you anymore.
Hit my limit.
Hey!
Well, I did this so fast.
You're like, get her out of this house. We're almost done with the build. Last finishing touches, well, David.
At least the main part.
Yeah, well, the functional part so that I can take it out and use it. David is currently just putting corner brackets to the floor so that this doesn't move. And then what do we have to do? Vacuum it out, and I have to put sealant on it so we kind of waterproof it, and then we're done for the day. What do you think, bud? Sealant time. Time to waterproof this freaking Defender. Polyurethane. After day 2, we had a week before we were meeting again to do the finishing touches on the build. And my brother was in town, which I know I promised I was going to film with my brother, but so much happened. And actually the stuff my brother was in town, well, he was in town for family stuff, but the stuff he was going to help me with didn't show up in time. Because I was going to have him do all of my electrical, all my off-road lights, my reverse lights, all that stuff. It didn't show up. It's still not here, actually. So, for anybody that's about to ask why I don't have videos of Christian up, that's why. Nothing came in on time, okay? But Christian did help me put up my roof rack and my ladder. So, thank you, Christian, for that.
This is mine now. Are you filming or taking pictures?
Filming. Day 3 with David was the countertop installation, the sink installation, this entire little workspace that I've got over here. It was super exciting. I feel like this is actually the biggest upgrade because if you guys have followed me for a while and you followed me since I had the Subaru and what I was my original setup of traveling the 50 states, I had no running water. I didn't have like any sort of organization really. I have a cupboard now. It's crazy. So, day 3 was a big day for upgrades and here's what that looked like. All right, David, this is build phase what?
It's all destroyed already. What is, no, I'm just kidding.
Build phase, is this 2?
Phase 2. Phase 2.
And what are we doing?
Phase 2 is to build out your little desk sink workspace. What we could do is you build the cabinet to fit this. Okay, so plan B, I think. So I was originally going to have 2 cavities for storage. I think you don't put this door on, and the jackery sits there just like it is now. Okay?
Next to the fridge.
Next to the fridge. And you'll be able to plug and get access to it, and it's just going to be an open face like this, with then this is going to be faced with the door and the drop and everything. And then there's going to be the table over the entire top of it. So the jackery will be built in. Now, we'll design it in a way that if the jackery does die, you can pull it out.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to build it in where it can't come out.
But then we could just put like 2 hooks in there so I can put like a bungee cord around it.
Correct. Correct. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think we should put the fridge in here so I can see. I got it.
Yeah.
You got it, David.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so then countertop would be from the edge of the Dometic. The sink would be there.
Yep.
Countertop over the jackery to the fridge.
Correct.
Look how messy I'm being. I'm gonna get roasted for this.
Ah,
Good shot.
I'm a pretty good shot. Hello.
David got his blood on the rig.
Yeah, it's mine.
So you've officially christened
It's
it.
officially mine.
Yeah, okay. Wow, David, look at what you did. Go sit in it. Give us a little tour.
Yeah. Get the lounger. That's nice. That works out nice there.
Yeah.
This that goes into here. We need a full platform.
Magnetic sink.
Jackery.
Dometic faucet.
Yeah.
Jackery with room around it so I can hook up. You know what I was thinking? I even could put little hooks in here and hang my cords and organize them.
Yeah, it's the other thing too. You could be your support. How you could do it is just put 2 screw eyes in, screw eye through here, and you're done.
Yeah.
You just need something at the top.
I still gotta stain this,
Correct.
polyurethane this,
Correct.
and then I need to do the walls, and I need to do the roof,
Correct.
and hook up solar power through the roof to the jackery.
That's gonna be interesting too.
But David, you did insane work. You're so talented, even though you left blood on the corner. And look at all the storage.
Yeah, there's so much effing storage in here. It's stupid.
Dang, now it's time for me to move in. Yeah, David,
I totally sleep in here.
okay, how tall are you? Stretch out your legs.
6'1".
6'1". So if there's a pillow back there, is that big enough for you?
I'd have to curl my legs just a subtle bit.
But maybe if you didn't have shoes on too. Scooch down a little bit.
Huh?
Scooch down a little bit.
Yeah, I was all the way down. My head was on
Oh.
the bulkhead.
Okay, so apparently it's only for people 6 feet and under, this build.
Bam.
Now it's a 2-person.
Quick kick forward. Now. Oh, baby. I can go across like this. What's up, baby? What's good looking? I can make this work.
That's cool too, because you still have like a little counter even when you're in bed.
Yep.
Thank you for your hard work. I owe you like 7 million favors.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. And what's nice is how everything's set up, you can still get to everything.
Right.
Woo!
Any last words?
Don't do drugs.
Once again, a huge shout out to my friend David and his master carpenter skills, and him also supplying the place for us to do it in a heated garage. Like, I originally was going to do this in the street by myself with power tools. It would have probably taken me 2 months, and David really just did everything himself. So I'm very, very grateful. We can all be very grateful for David for the upgrades that he brought to this channel by doing all of this. So thank you. We are eternally grateful. Also, thank you again to Boris the Defender for the inspiration and the video that allowed us to have the plans to map all of this out. And last but not least, thank you to everybody who supports this channel that made this possible. I had an Amazon list online where my members went and bought essentially everything off the list that allowed us to do this build. So a special thank you to everybody that contributed in an extra way and went above and beyond just watching forever grateful. I can't even explain my gratitude to you guys. I'm going to start crying and get emotional if I keep talking about it. And I don't want to subject you to that, so we will move on. This is what I'm calling the functional build. Like, I could take off with this on the 50-state road trip right now and be done, but I still have plans to put walls up with shelving. I plan to put a roof up, like Jack did with the little shiplap thing. It's going to be super cute. We're going to install lights. I've got to do a couple more things to Poe. We're actually running into electrical issues right now that I need to go get fixed. So that's kind of where we've been and why there's been like a delay in videos. I'm just trying to get everything ready and done to take off on the road. So there's a lot to be done. So I should probably go do that now. Okay. I'll stop rambling. Or as Jack says, I'll stop waffling. Time to crack on. I love Brits. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. David! Oh my god. I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god.